Hi everyone. How are you doing over there? Let me hope that you had a excellent Thanksgiving. Sharing with your loved one, eating, and all those goodies that go with Thanksgiving. Let me hope you had a good time. And here we are. We're in the season, the holiday season. We continue. But today I just want to say thanks also for the support for coming on. I'm a little early tonight because my podcast class are coming together. Um, it's like we've gotten a holiday, an extra day. So we're not on, my mentor not on tonight. So you see, it's always great to keep growing. So tonight I've chosen to share with you an experience I had over the weekend, and that had to do with the progress of one of our young nurses who has accomplished one of her goals, one of her main goals. That is, she received her doctorate in nursing practice and management. And I just, I'm just excited for her. Uh, I did participate in an area of her program, of the program, which I felt honored, thrilled, and delighted to be a part of. There were so many nurses there and nurses who have accomplished, and that was exciting. Encouraging our young nurses, of course, to keep going, striving, pursuing their dreams. That's exciting. As we see the younger ones taking on the baton, as we see them progressing in different areas, and the outcomes are really outstanding. To see them advancing in their career so they'll be able to administer and uh, advocate for their patients and for other nurses and for healthcare so that we can be healthy people because health is wealth. When we're healthy, of course we'll do exploits, but when we are sick we're not able to accomplish so many things. So I'm excited today to share with you that I had a great weekend because I met so many other individuals who are moving forward and also are paying forward, paying it in advance, sharing. I spoke to another doctor today who she's supporting her community in such a way that is astounding. And as we have been blessed, because we are blessed to bless others, I would say, as we accomplish more, we're expected to give more to others because not everyone is as fortunate as you are, or maybe as I am. And so it behoves me then, or behoves us to share so that others can have an experience of an experience of sharing, an experience of a sense of belonging, an experience of worth. You know, as you place value on others, you value yourselves and you place value on others, that will make them feel accomplished and feel like keep going and increase their confidence too, so that they can explore and be able to contribute back to society. And we all need a healthy society. Don't you agree with me? Of course. With so many diseases around and so many things we are hearing here, there, and everywhere, we have to be encouragers. Put that in quotes, encouragers. So others are looking at us to be strong, be strong for them to be able to be resilient, to be able to share, inform, those, being a source of being there as a resourceful person, a mentor, a preceptor, a leader, an innovator, and the list goes on. So once you're blessed, just remember you're expected to help someone else. And I would say pay it forward because You did not do everything by yourself. Someone helped you along the way. Someone supported you along the way. Someone encouraged you along the way. So at the end of it, when it comes to be successful, all of us will be successful. We share the joy and the sentiment of success. And so, as I said, I'm saying congratulations to my young nurse who has just um, acquired her terminal degree. And you know what's interesting? I know it will take some time to unwind. It will. And I will say that to those, and those who have done this will agree with me that it takes some time before you start coming back to your normal self. Why? Because over the years, when you're pursuing the course or these courses, it takes everything, your time, your energy. Sometimes you want to do something else, but you have to remember your work. You have to remember your research. You have to remember going to the library, get those articles, analyzing them, synthesizing them, and all the other areas, keep them going. Correction, doing APA, and making sure you're checking, oh, the headers, the details, the peeking, the tweeting, the everything going through. So we know that this takes work, diligent work. Sometimes when it comes to almost the central time, if it's mountain time and you're the time, because one, in my class, I remember our classes, we went by mountain time. So I'm in Eastern time now. So it's like 2 hours ahead or behind, whatever. So guess what? You're gonna make sure, because if it goes over, then you're gonna lose points. You can't afford to lose points. You have your rubric to follow, and man, really, really interesting. So I was talking to someone today, and the person was saying, you know, moving forward in doing or addressing or going forward in certain subject matter, if she did that course or which some of the courses that she has accomplished already, she has participated, she will be able to do that. So that's a motivation. If you've done so much already, you can go forward and you can do more. There's always room for more, always room for more. But then you have to apply yourselves. Definitely, you have to be disciplined. There are some words that you have to make sure that you know their meaning: consistency, discipline, determination, resilience. Wow. Being intentional, persevere. Some of those words, you just have to embrace them and keep saying them and write them down too. Write them. If you have a vision board, whatever, you just keep going. You know, recently one of my sisters visited and she was saying, "Book again?" And it was just fun. We all started laughing because sometimes another one would call and she would say, "I'm just didn't disturb you because you might be studying." Interestingly, I'm the oldest of the number of them, girls, right? So they're not the same mindset. You know, this is work, and they think differently. Anyway, I'm just saying that to say that we all might see things differently, and we respect each other, and we support each other, and we go forward. So if there's someone out there, whether you're a nurse, whether you're whatever you are, and you are aspiring for something else, there are some words and there are people, like-minded people, that you need to find yourself among. Not the naysayers. That's not going to put you anywhere. But you're going to fight through that. And you're going to tell yourself that that's my ambition. Somebody I saw in the library a few weeks ago, and the person saying, "I want to be a nurse. I know it's challenging, that person was doing some work. I think it was pharmacology she was doing, but she had a mindset of persistency, a mindset of using the challenges, spending some more time in the library, getting the work done. And people study differently. Some people, they have to be studied by themselves and then they review. I'm that sort of person. I like to study first and then I share. Some people, they study in a group. So whatever way you see that make you help be successful, go for it. But your goal is you're going to do it. You're going to do it. You're going to make it. All right. Uh, I remember giving a little, I would say, seminar or a little, I was participating in a career day at a high school, and students came and asked me a question like about nursing, the salary, what it takes, what's the life of a nurse like, and I was able to answer them. I was able to give them some of my personal experiences and say, wow. But I must remember to tell them that nursing is a beautiful profession. However, you have to work for it. You have to study. It's hard work. Some people are very excited about the salary. It varies at the same time in different states. However, it's one of those professions where work is usually be there. Although there's a shortage, work is usually be there. Uh, and so individuals who are pursuing nursing and those young nurses also need to be aware or be mindful of that nursing is a beautiful profession, but it can be challenging at times. And so I have 2 children. And although I love nursing so much, one is an engineer and the other has chosen sustainability and tourism. So guess what? I wish I had a young nurse for myself, but I don't. So guess what? I make sure I share my knowledge with my young nurses and other individuals who are, I mentor them. I share with them some of my experiences. And of course, I have this book. Here is this book, Nurse, the Guide to Empowering New Nurses in the Delivery of High Quality Care to All Patients. And this I've put together because I know I have been there. I've been a nurse educator for many years, and also I have had the privilege, I would say, of helping to mold young nurses from onboarding to on orientation and seeing them and precept them at the same time and educate them, share my knowledge. When the extra needs are there, I would do that extra. I would ensure that I've done my best for my young nurses. Many have attested to that. And in this book, I'm going to read one of the testament of one of the, on page 108, I'm going to read this one. It says, a testament, finally, the book Nurse, the guide to empower new nurses in the delivery of high quality care to all patients is here. In her, that's the person writing, in her inspiring and powerful book, the author, that's me, has captured the essence of empowering new nurses at its best. It contains a wealth of information for both new and seasoned nurses. To all my nurse colleagues, I urge you to read this book, cover to cover, and let it be your companion. It will help to guide you on the importance of being and intentional and stresses the need for self-care, which, despite its being of paramount importance, we nurses seldom embrace. And this is from Elrona Smith, RN, BSN, MSN, CCM. This young lady has been supportive to me, encouraged me during my DNP program. She encouraged me. Joy, I'm saying thanks to you right now, publicly, and thanks to all the others who have supported me along the way. And as I said before, heights by great men, reached and kept, were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. So a lot of sleep, missing a lot of sleep, sleepless nights. Yes, challenges along the way. But guess what? If you pursue and if you're being resilient, if you fall back, you can fall forward, you can go forward. So bear that in mind. And thanks for listening. I appreciate you. So if you haven't got your copy as yet, whether for yourself or for a friend, it's important to obtain your own. It's on Amazon. And if you're in the New York area, you can also contact me so that I can sign it for you. Thanks for listening. I'm Miriam Smith. Now check me out on YouTube at Miriam Amanda Smith. You can share, subscribe, give suggestion, comment, whatever. I appreciate you. On Instagram, it's Podcast Mayor. And you can DM me on that. And on podcast, you definitely can just put Empowering New Nurses by Dr. Miriam Smith. Content, short, spicy, and beneficial, inspiring. Get your copy soon and share. Thank you. Thank you. Be blessed.